listening to
just you
DJ
think
Morfar.
Sexually.
Sexy.
Sexually.
DJ Sexy Morfar on
Sexually.
Nordism Radio.
Hi guys, boys, girls, and DJs. Yes, this is a DJ mostly tutorial, so my fans, my subscribers, and all of you, this might not be interesting for you at all. So, well, you can stick around. This is going to be a tutorial how to use SAM Broadcaster 4. It's and the software we use on our radio station to broadcast music out to the world. I'm a bit pissed right now because I did a whole recording of this just earlier, and the first part was fucked up. Like, it had the rainbow colors, you couldn't see anything, and yeah, well, I don't know why. So it's going to be a skip in the video, somewhere in the video, but I will teach you just as much. Don't worry, I will cover everything. So guys, especially you guys who are aspiring new DJs, first tip: always have a hoodie on you, always have your headphones on you, and always have your microphone closer than you have your friends, and you're set to go. Yeah, light up that cigarette as well while we're at it. Okay, I'm going to teach you a couple of the standard things. I'm going to teach you the windows right now. It kind of seems like a mess, don't you think? It's like windows everywhere. I know the feeling. You can drag these around and around, place them wherever you feel like. But I would actually suggest that you place them where I place them, because this is the optimal if you have enough space for it. I use a very large screen, so if you have a smaller screen, you can always do like the encoders might not be that big, and so on and so on. But now into the important stuff first. We need to go to config. Here. First off, I want to show that I have a legal copy. I'm client number 4196, so no harassment, guys. My name is Morfar. Did I say that? My name is Morfar anyways. I'm the owner of NordismRadio.com, and we are the largest purely gaming radio out there right now on the interwebs. Okay, go to config, as I just did. Let's do that again. On the top left, config. Then you scroll down to where it says audio mixer pipeline, and make sure on the right side, voice effects, here you have it, is on encoders. It goes down to encoders. I'm going to explain why in a little while. Also, you need a couple of windows. You don't have all the windows I have. So you go to Windows, up on the left side, and you mark the stuff I marked. Deck A, Deck B. Playlist Q, History, Voice Effects, Volume, Sound Effects, Encoder, Static Relays, Static Relay Graphs, PAL scripts, and a clock. Basically, Deck A and Deck B are music players. Q here is where you store your music. Sound effects does sound effects, obviously. Let's play some so you hear how it sounds. Oh, not that one. We can play.
You are listening to the amazing.
Or we even use our commercial within sound effects.
Ready to unleash some serious pain on your opponents? Steel Series.
The good thing about this is that you can stop them whenever you feel like so if you place them like some people just place them in queue, just let them rip there, is not good at all. We can head over to voice effects config. Make sure it's still on encoders, record to pipeline, skip output. Here you need to grab your microphone. Do that. If you're on Vista, Windows Vista, I suggest you Google buffer settings, SAM broadcaster plus Vista, because I know I'm not saying every Vista member have that, but some Vista guys have really hard time with the buffer settings because their mic sounds shit. But yeah, test it out before you do anything with the buffer setting. Don't touch it. Everything here is good, so click OK. Now, next to config, you click on equalizer, EQ. And you're going to get this. Now I want you to go to deck A and deck B. You see deck A, deck B, and deck A. Deck A, go to AGC and make sure you have it like I have it here. The only real thing I need you to worry about here is that it's enabled here on the 5-band processor. It needs to be clicked, guys. Same goes for this enable. Have that. And deck B as well. Sorry, I haven't slept for ages. So 5-band processor. So there you go. That's going to make all the tunes sound on the same sound level. We all know that different songs have different volumes to them. It's not going to happen now when you play them. They all going to be on the same volume, so you don't have to care about that. When you're done, hit OK. Make sure you didn't miss deck A or deck B. Both should be the same. Then we can hit OK. Windows Encoders, basically what that does is giving you, this is your way to the audience. It records everything you do within SAM out to the listeners. Scripts. I don't know if I told you earlier that the video got fucked, so I don't really know if I showed this in the part where it was fucked or where the part where it was okay. But let's just hope it was in the part where it was fucked, so I can show you. So you should have a pause script window somewhere. Hit plus. But before you do that, I want you to open up a notepad. A text file, whatever. Write down what you see on your screen right now. Obviously, you point to the place where you store your music. Mine is on music request on the E drive. But for you, it's a total different story. When you copy that, you can pause the video at any time, remember that. And save it as samscript.pal, P-A-L. That's samscript.pal. Very important. Save it somewhere where it won't get deleted by accident. Now you can press plus on the PAL script, find that text file, drag it in, and make sure not to have automatically start script. It should be unchecked, and hit OK. What this does, first time you use it, guys, it's going to seem like your SAM has frozen up. It might even take 50 minutes, but it will work eventually, depending on how much music you have. So let it run until it's done. It picks up all the music you have and stores it in the library. So yeah, just hit play. Play on that one. Static relays tells you how many listeners you have. Q. This is pretty much the music you have lined up. Just press play. Play plus. Just press plus if you want to add more music, and find the folder where you have the music and drag them in here. It's as easy as that. It's really easy. And remember, if you play music during one of your shows, don't ever do this. If you feel like you don't want to have music on, don't ever do what I just did. You use your DJ volume control. This is your DJ volume control, as you can see. This do not affect, if you look at the encoders, that doesn't affect the output. It just affects you. So use the DJ volume. So no newbie mistake for people who watch this stream, please. Now I actually think I've covered everything I covered in that weird recording. So it will be a very weird cut now. And yeah, here we go. It's on the exact same sound level. Microphone is very easy to use. All you have to do is click mic on. You're ready to talk, but we're not talking yet. Press to talk. Now you can see my voice. Not really high, because I don't want when it goes up there. I want to be able to speak. I like when it's around -7 and -5. So usually now I'm very close to the microphone, because Fraps picks up sound from my microphone in a different way. But yeah, it's kind of hard to having my mouse here all the time. No. So don't ever use press to talk. What you do need to do is lock to talk. Then you can move freely your mouse. You can change tune. Oh, find a tune here. Let's see. Oh, that's a good tune. Oh, Drunken Lullabies is a good tune. Coldplay clocks. Oh, I have it. And I've been on the during when I found the tunes, I've been speaking to the audience. And when you're ready to stop talking, you press lock talk again. But there is also a hotkey, and that's F11. So yes, press F11, and I mean, some people don't like the clicks. You can hear my click, but you can't hear me go on. So I prefer F11. Okay, moving on. How to play music? Well, first you need to add your music. These are all commercials, but you need to add your music. So just add them like a normal. Drag them, open, and there you go. I should suggest that you create a text file. Listen very carefully on this part, because this is going to save your butt. Open up a text file and write this. You can pause the video now so you have it. What this stands for, this is just where I have my music. You don't have it on perhaps on E, you might have it on C or D, wherever. Just point it to the folder where all the music is. So it should be exactly like that. Then you close down your text file, and you can name it samscript.pal. .pal. It's very important. .pal, because you should have PAL scripts here. And to open up that, you press plus, go find wherever it is. Now we have Sam's normal things, but yeah, and add that file you just created into this. And you're going to see it like me here. And when you create a new file, do not have it on automatically. Do not have it on automatically. But what this does is, for me, I get music. Well, I have different ways to get music. I'm an old record seller, like a real record seller in a store. So I get promo CDs often in my mailbox. So I just rip them into my computer, and that's happening a lot. So it's kind of hard to like add them manually every fucking time. But if I press play, it will add every tune on those locations we pointed them to into the library. The library is this. If I feel like, oh my god, there was some fucking punk rock guy asking for something called no effects. Can I have no effects? No Nox? No effects. There we go. Then I can see all the no effects tunes I have. So it's easy for me to find them very quickly. And how I did that was this: search for a song. But you need to have your music in your music category for that to happen. Now, moving on to what I know a newbie mistake is when people. Sorry for all the noise. I need to switch my leg here. When people start this, they don't really know how to play music and stuff. Now you know how to add them into your queue, but a lot of people do the mistake having like, okay, now I can't have a lot of sound here, unfortunately, for copyright issues.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Just low enough. You can hear the music. Yeah, you can hear music going there. So this represents the music, and down here in the encoder, that represents the music going out to the audience. So the newbie, if they feel like, I don't want to hear this song now, I'm trying to focus or whatever, they do like that. Okay? But then the listeners don't have any music. Stupid DJ. What the DJs does, they use this knob here. So that's very important. So you can turn off the music during a radio show, so you don't have to listen to the music. For some, we all have different reason why not to listen. If perhaps a colleague of yours just stopped into a room, want to ask you something, you can just turn down the volume right there. So never ever lower the volumes in deck A or deck B, please. Now we're going into something fancy. The tune is playing on deck B right now. It's Flogging Molly Drunken Lullabies. When you change tunes, let's say it's there. No, it's there. If I wanna fade into the next tune, there's a button here. Fade to the next song. Okay, let's do that. But nothing happens. It's because someone didn't go to school. So let's start another song. Start playing it. Up here, we have something called Manual DJ, Auto DJ, Play Q. I never use Play Q because that's actually illegal. If you're a proper radio station and licensed, you can't just play without a DJ sitting there. So AK just play a Q and leave it. You can't do that. So let's see here. Auto DJ, manual DJ, auto DJ, manual DJ. You see that I don't use this. Just press them, and they switch between auto DJ, manual DJ. Auto DJ is for people who want to play a tune after this song you're playing right now. So, for example, you planning not to talk during the next after this tune. So have it on auto DJ. Press fade to next song. And there you go. Now Coldplay is playing. And now we can play something else. Let's take something really. There we go. But now, for example, Coldplay Clocks has been playing for a long time now, so I feel I like to address the listeners what I do, and it's a personal preference. When it is around 30 seconds into its tune and it's not a guitar solo, we go, and I started to talk here during the song. The song can be heard very low for the listeners, and my voice covering it up. It's a very smooth transition into next song. So here I would go, well, there you go, Coldplay with Clocks, only here at Noticeable Radio, where gamers rock. Next tune, Wakes Up, Remind Me, and here we go. And the tune started playing automatically there, as you see. So they always, during that, like, introduction to the next tune, they had music in the background. Very important, because people don't really like silence in their on the radio, except for if you are going to talk about the subject. Of course, you can't play music in the background then, but you get my point. If you just wanna de-announce and announce a new song or an old song, do it like that. Try to get 30 seconds from what tunes you can talk over the song. Let's show that again for people who might have missed it. Here we have let's say 50 seconds now. I go live. This is me, DJ Morfar, here at Noticeable Radio, where gamers rock and so on. It's a wonderful day. No, it's not. It's too hot. But in background, you hear Wakes Up, Remind Me, someone else remix. Next tunes, guys, will be Flogging Molly. Yeah. Kick-ass band, indeed. Sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Here we go. And the tune goes out. So that was a very smooth transition. So use that to your advantage. Now we're going to talk about how to set up encoders. Without encoders, you can't do a radio show. Lighting a cigarette, sorry. Encoders, you should have a window now if you've done the guide properly. Encoders is what gives, well, that's basically what is sending all the music information, all the sound, well, everything you do in SAM, all the information to your server. So hit plus, add new encoder. It will look something like that. It differs if you have found it somewhere else except on the official website. Hey, wink wink. But I'm on a legal copy, so it will look like this. I use MP3. And it will ask me sorry, I'm having a bit of a cold here, sorry. I think I need to clear my throat. So here we have it. Encoders and streamer. We are on the. Oh, we might want to stop that song there. Where were we? Yeah, here we were. Converter. You see converter, server details, stream archive. Bitrate, depending on your upload. If you're an American, I should suggest 96. European, well, 128. Swedish guys, 192. Swedish guys with the fiber optics, 320. Like I. Just bragging there. But yeah, most people use 128. You should also always go in stereo and always have on 44.1. It will in some cases look a bit different, but the most important thing is it's 128 kilobytes per second, stereo 44.1, very important. So find that and you're set to go. Now we go over to general option. Auto start encoder after 5 seconds should never be marked. So unmark it if it's marked. Auto reconnect encoder after 15 seconds should be marked, because if your connection to your server drops, it might be a restart, it might be a hiccup, it might be whatever, and you don't notice it. It's very important that Sam tries to reconnect as soon as possible. Also, I like to allow scripts in stream. Here you're going to use automatically embedded ID3 to tags. So we're done on this page. We can move over to server details. Here you can pick either Shoutcast, Live 365, Icecast, depending on what server you use. Most people use Shoutcast, so let's use that. Okay, here we go. Server IP. You have server IP in your server provider will have the IP for you. If you're broadcasting from home, you have your own IP. You know how to find the IP, otherwise you couldn't set up Shoutcast anyways. So just write in the IP. I know there should be dots, but I'm just doing it like that. Also, port number, very important. Password comes with the Shoutcast, Live 365, Icecast, and so on. This is very self-explanatory. You basically can understand this if you read them. Enable title streaming. Very, very, very important to have that. Now we can move on to something called no server. This is for people who are doing test shows or mock-up shows, like a show to prove to a radio station out there that they actually are good and know the program and they want to do a real show, but just for like to send away to that radio station to try to get the position as a DJ. Here you're going to have no server. It's the same here, guys. Where we go next, it's the same for Shoutcast, Live 365, Icecast. But people who are not broadcasting but just want to do a mock-up show, as we said, or just fuck around with Sam, no server for them. Stream archive. Here you save always, and I fucking stress this, always save stream to file. Place wherever you want the file to be. Never, by the way, never touch these things. Never do it, because it's going to be very helpful. It tells you when you recorded it and so on. So don't touch those, guys. Leave it be. But just find a folder wherever you feel like it, where you want to save your stream. Maybe a good idea to create a new folder somewhere calling my streams and point this to that folder. New file for each session, I would suggest, or my personal favorite, new file every 60 minutes. But new file for each session or new file every second. You pick what you feel you're all right with. You guys need to click OK here. I'm going to do cancel because I already have my encoder set it up. So now you can see your encoder here, right? Yes. Make sure also it's marked here. You see select audio DSP pipeline as input, so it should be a blue button. It should be on the blue button, and also do not touch that. So let's say I want to go online now. I just press plus or plus play, obviously Morfar. I press play, and there you go. I connected to my server and I am encoding and I'm live. That will be the same for people without a server who just wanna do a mock-up show. Static relays, guys. Let's go over there. This is also important. That tells you how many listeners you have. Let's press plus to get a new static relay. Depending on what kind of server you use it, we use Shoutcast, open Shoutcast, write in your IP here, your port number, your password. Should it be private or not? It's up to you. Hit cancel or hit OK. Hit OK. And I'm going to hit cancel because I already have my two set it up. Static relay graph is not important to everyone. It's just I just feel like I want to see, like when it climbs up here, it climbs and then a sudden dip. Then I note down the time and listen back to it after the show is done and see what I did wrong there. You can never be best. You can never know enough. You can never get to the point where you're the best DJ in SAM. So always listen back to your old shows. That's why we have something called Stream Archive, so you can listen to your shows and see where you did wrong, so you can actually improve. Until next time. So I think we basically covered everything. So if you wanna, let's say if I wanna go live now, I drag a tune there, I start playing music, I make sure the music is there, music is on the encoders, green light everywhere, I hit OK, and there we go. It's recording. So if I press mic here and go all ballistic, you can see in the encoders, it will find my voice over the music. It works like that. So everything you do within SAM will go out from the encoders into the listeners. That sounded dirty. But yeah, if you have any problems, remember guys, go over to NodrasilRadio.com. We need more DJs. So if you like gaming, have a good voice, have a good microphone, and can or will know how SAM Broadcaster works, we need more people. So there you go. It is as easy as that, guys. It is. Until next time, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And please, guys, please, I beg you, hit like, comment, subscribe, and favorite. Just because I taught you all this, that's the least I can beg from you, right? Please. Thank you very much. Comment, Morfar, you're the best, or whatever, and I can smile all day. It's been a fucking pleasure giving you my secrets. It's not really secrets, but hopefully you learned something today. Bye bye.